Hello and welcome to the next episode of my channel where I'll be taking up the lesson The Adventures of Toto. Now this story is written by Ruskin Bond and it is his real life story. Ruskin Bond's grandfather was very fond of keeping pets. He had all kind of weird pets, from tigers to monkeys to donkeys to snake, everything he had in his home. So in the beginning of the chapter, we see that grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. The Tonga driver used to keep the little monkey tied to the feeding trough, and grandfather felt that the monkey looked out of place. So what did he decide? He decided to add the little fellow to his private zoo to bring him to his home. Now, according to grandfather, Toto was a pretty monkey. Now, you will ask, how can a monkey be pretty? But to grandfather, this monkey looked very pretty with his bright eyes, with his teeth, which were purely white, and he would always smile and frighten up the ladies, the Anglo ladies who would ever come near him. And his fingers, which were dried in the sun, seemed as if they were pickled. Now, how does your mother make a pickle? She makes pickle by drying it up in the sun. So his fingers looked dried and pickled, and he had one more thing to add to his good looks. What was it? His tail, which also added as a third hand for him. So for grandfather, he was a very, very pretty monkey. Now, grandmother always used to fuss whenever grandfather brought any pet at home. She was just fed up of his habit of bringing a pet every now and then. So grandfather decided to keep Toto's presence in the house as a secret until she was particularly in a good mood. Grandfather put Toto in a closet to hide him because his wife didn't know about the pet, so he hid him in a closet, tied him to a peg. What is a peg? It's a kind of hook where you hang your clothes. So in order to hide him from his wife, he kept him in a closet. Okay. Now that closet had a narrator, that is Ruskin Bond's blazer. So when they opened the closet to release him, what did they find? They found that the walls, which were covered with some kind of beautiful paper, had been torn, and the plaster had come out, and the peg had been taken out from the socket, and the school blazer was in shreds. And the boy wondered, what would the grandmother say about it? But grandfather didn't worry at all. He was pleased with Toto's performance. He's clever, said grandfather, and he said that if he was given time, he would have surely tied these pieces into a rope and made his escape from the window. So we can understand that grandfather was particularly impressed with Toto. Very, very impressed. Whatever Toto did, grandfather was not at all affected. Now his presence in the house was still a secret when grandfather had to go to Dera to collect his pension. Now, Toto could not be kept in with other animals because he was not sociable. He used to fight with them. He used to trouble them. So grandfather decided to carry him along with him to Saharanpur. Okay. Now, how did he take him? He took him in a thick canvas bag. Okay. And, he was not allowed. Animals were not allowed to sit on the seats. So he took him in a thick canvas bag through which Toto could not bite his way through. Okay. So we will cover the journey of Toto in the railway in the next part. Stay tuned and do like my video. Thank you.